Skinny Hardaway 7T, back with another EP. And I'm here for a good time, not a long time this morning. I ain't gonna be here long at all. Y'all do your boy a favor, smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, whether it's your first time or your last time, if you could, smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. I got some bad news, y'all. I got some breaking news, got some bad news. Adrien Broner has elected to pull out of his fight coming up this Saturday, which is bad news for me because I was, excited about the Adrien Broner fight this Saturday, but Adrien Broner has elected to pull out of the fight. Reason stated is due to mental health issues. You know what I mean? Adrien Broner released a statement on his Instagram, and he stated that he had been dealing with mental issues lately. So it wouldn't be the best idea for him to partake in his fight this Saturday. So Adrien Broner indeed has pulled out of his fight this Saturday, August 20th. Adrien Broner said on his Instagram, he said, "Man, I'm going through a lot at this moment in my life, but ain't no give up. I set some more goals, and I ain't stopping until I finish what I started. But sorry to say this, but I'm not fighting August 20th." So that was directly from Adrien Broner. What I'm about to read to you, Adrien Broner's statement. Adrien Broner said, "Sorry to all my fans, but mental health is real. I'm not about to play inside that ring. I've watched a lot of people die playing with their boxing career, and that is something I won't do. Just pray for me." Adrien Broner also said, "I feel like I came up short before because my mind wasn't 100% there. I'd be damned if I make that mistake again. I need to make some changes for the better instead of worrying about other people's feelings and pleasing them. When in all reality, I have nothing to prove to nobody." That's what Adrien Broner and that's what Adrien Broner had to say. And this was his closing statement. This is how he finished the quote. He said, "I'm a 4-time world champion in 4 different weight classes. If I never lace up a pair of gloves again, I feel like it's safe to say I will be inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. So I must step back and overcome this obstacle before I put my life on the line inside of the square circle again. I know I'm far from being finished with the sport. See you all soon." You know what I mean? So that's Adrien Broner, and that's what he had to say, about the fight this Saturday. So Adrien Broner won't be fighting Omar Figuroa this Saturday. I'm a little, upset, but I know Adrien Broner, he's probably going to get a lot of backlash from this. Adrien Broner's probably going to get a whole lot of backlash from this, and a little bit, maybe I understand, but I will say this. When Ryan Garcia, stated his mental issue, not a lot of people had a problem with it. This isn't the first time that Adrien Broner has said something about a mental issue. We all know Adrien Broner has had his fair share of trouble in and out of the ring. You know what I mean? So when Adrien Broner, when he comes out and he speaks on things like this, I've always been one of the people to take him serious. But I notice when Adrien Broner speak like this compared to when other people speak like this, you know what I mean? It gets ignored, or we just laugh at AB like, "Oh man, AB joking, AB joshing, AB just funny." But AB has said he has spoke on mental health before, so I'm not. My guy Skills just said I'm not surprised his mental is off. You know what I mean? He has told us that before. You know what I mean? So whatever Adrien Broner is going through right now at this moment, I hope he gets it taken care of. I hope he gets the help that he need, and I hope that we could, if God willing, if it's supposed to happen, if it is in the plans, I hope that we could see Adrien Broner, return to the ring with a clear head and a clear mind, because Adrien Broner did say that he said he stepped in the ring before, with an unclear mind, and he said he felt like it cost him that fight. You know what I mean? So he said he doesn't want to make. So he said he doesn't want to make that mistake again. He said he said he he said he doesn't want. He said he doesn't want to. My bad. Adrien Broner said he doesn't want to risk. You know what I mean? Endangering his health. And I'm in total agreement with Adrien Broner on that part. If your mind's not in it, if you're not 100% there, then you shouldn't take place in the fight because just like Adrien Broner said, that is how people get hurt. What's good? Scares from New Orleans. Shout out my guy Scares from New Orleans. Shout out my guy Charles Granger sliding through this junk. Glad you could make it. Shout out my guy Curtis Swell sliding through this junk. I just wanted to come on this morning and let y'all know that Adrien Broner has decided that he will be pulling out of his fight this Saturday. I'm highly disappointed in myself. I'm a big Adrien Broner fan. I'm highly disappointed for selfish reasons, right? I'm a big Adrien Broner fan, so I was looking forward to seeing him fight this weekend. I was actually going to surprise my Southern T and slide down there. You know what I mean? I was going to attempt to slide down there. You know what I mean? To Miami type deal. So I'm a little dejected by it, but I hope Adrien Broner gets the help he need again because health issues and mental illness is not anything to play with. But the fight between Adrien Broner is canceled this Saturday. Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua are still on, but Adrien Broner has decided to pull out of his fight. And before we hop on Adrien Broner, what's good, Doug? Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Before we hop on Adrien Broner, right? I know this. I know we all thinking, right? Because I'm thinking the same thing, but I really want us to think. I want us to think a little bit before we hop old, same old Adrien Broner, old same old thing. Old Adrien Broner, he's a letdown and all that shit. I really want to think about. I really want us to think about it first. This is not the first time Adrien Broner has said something about mental illness. But it's like when Adrien Broner says it, we kind of just ignore it. We kind of just laugh it off. Oh, Adrien Broner just being funny. Adrien Broner making jokes and whatnot because of his personality. But Adrien Broner has stated before, it's not the first time he stated that he need help with mental issues. And I think if the mental issue is causing him not to be able to fight, then I think he most definitely should, go seek and get help, the help that he needs. You know what I mean? Uh Selfishly, yeah. Selfishly, I'm upset. I think a lot of people are going to be upset, right? Selfishly, that we don't get to see, Adrien Broner fight, or we gonna say, oh, this classic Adrien Broner. I was expecting this, but mental health is a real thing, man, and this ain't the first time AB spoke on it. So I think we should all, take the time to really think, before we speak about Adrien Broner. And it sounds like from his statements that he is dealing with a lot. He said it's time for me to just focus about myself and stop worrying about, other people type deal. It sounds like Adrien Broner has a lot on his plate, right now type deal. He has a lot going on, a lot to think about, which is why he's pulling out the fight. I'm not gonna be one of the ones, who jump down the stove. What's good, Jason? Jason said I want AB to get help. What's good, Trap? Appreciate you sliding through this junk Trap. And then you have boxers like Danny Garcia and Ryan making a mockery of mental illness. Ryan because he simply didn't want to fight, and Danny because he got his ass beat by Earl. He said he's not a letdown. We can clearly see what's going on. It's not fair for everyone to get a pass, but not AB. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I mean, yeah, mental illness, is a real thing. So I'm not gonna knock Adrien Broner for it. Maybe the mental illness, and he said that he had one in the ring before. You know what I'm saying? Not 100% there, not all the way in, and he said it cost him. So I will much rather him, you know what I mean, pull out the fight than to go into a fight, with his head not on it, and it cost him, something even bigger than the loss. Like right, he might cost him his life or something like that. So so when Adrien Broner feels like he's ready, when Adrien Broner feels like it's time for him to step back in the ring, Adrien Broner go have a full supporter in Southern T. I never tell a guy to get in the ring who's not comfortable or whose mental capacity is not there to get in the ring. And I also won't throw judgment on him just yet. I'm gonna do exactly what I did to Ryan Garcia when Ryan Garcia stated that he had mental health issues, even though I thought it was bullshit, and it turned out to be bullshit in real life, right? So even though I thought it was bullshit, I didn't hop on Ryan Garcia. I waited to see exactly, how things would play out and exactly how the situation would handle itself. And Ryan Garcia, he ended up being full of shit. The boy ended up going on vacation with his gal and everything like that. You know, this I don't feel like this situation is a Ryan Garcia situation. It's still yet to be seen. You know what I mean? AB's next actions and next moves are going to have a lot to determine how people feel about this move. You know what I mean? But I hope AB does seek and get the help, that he needs. Type deal. Mental illness is nothing to play with. I wouldn't want him to step in the ring, and possibly get hurt with his mind not being all there. So him pulling out of this fight, I'm not necessarily, mad at it. I'm mad at it for selfish reasons because I was ready to see him fight, right? But I'm not mad at him having to pull out of the fight, especially when you do it, especially when you state the reason that you do it and, it's a mental health issue. I don't think there's anything to play with. So before we all hop on Adrien Broner, with the letdown talk and with with the disappointment talk and all that, I think we should really take a second to think about what Adrien Broner just said and what he's saying now. And I think we really need to take the time to think this is not the first time that we've heard Adrien Broner say this. So I hope Adrien Broner is able to, to seek out and get the attention and the help that he needs. AB said AB first loss was the beginning. He felt embarrassed. His friends left him. Mayweather left him. He didn't have nobody to love him. Plus his ego was damaged. What's good, Deals Pool? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. I'm finna get up out of here in just a second. I just wanted to come in and let y'all know that Adrien Broner has indeed, pulled out of his fight this Saturday. There will be no Adrien Broner versus Omar Figuroa. As far as the fight card goes, they're going to do their best, to try and continue the fight, but it's hard, to replace a headliner fight. You know what I mean? But they're going to try their best to keep the card on and just replace Adrien Broner in the fight. But PBC has said that it would be tough, to find a replacement for a main event fight on such late notice. Again, y'all, this card is stacked. There are 3 title fights going to be on this card, not including Adrien Broner's fight. The 3 title fights that's going to be on this card. Right, we got Hector Garcia, the guy who beat Chris Colbert. Jason said, T, your ass be up doing some vampire hours. Hey, Jason, check out my last Southern T. Did y'all check out my last Southern T about the new member of Tyson Fury and Savannah Marshall's team? I'm about to read these statements from Adrien Broner real quick again. Adrien Broner said, man, I'm going through a lot at this moment in my life, but I ain't going to give up. I said more goals, and I ain't stopping until I finish what I started. But I'm sorry to say that this fight Saturday is not happening. So that was Adrien Broner's statement. What's good, Brown on Boxing? Appreciate you sliding through this junk. Brown on Boxing deals Pooley. Adrien Broner said, sorry to all my fans, but mental health is real, and I'm not about to play inside of that ring. I've watched a lot of people die playing with their boxing career, and that is something that I won't do. Just pray for me. I feel like I came up short because my mind wasn't 100% there, and I'd be damned if I make that same mistake again. I need to make some changes for the better instead of worrying about other people's feelings and pleasing them. When in reality, when in reality, I have nothing to prove to nobody. So I must step back and overcome the obstacle before I put my life on the line inside of that square circle. I know I'm far from being finished with the sport, so see y'all soon. Those were Adrien Broner's exact words. Those was Adrien Broner's, exact words regarding the fight. This weekend. We waiting on Brother Fi to go live on this morning grind. But while we wait, if y'all haven't checked out my last Southern T, Savannah Marshall and Peter Fury, you know what I mean? They're bringing in a new person to the team. This new person is a former drug lord. You know what I mean? He's a former drug lord. His name is Frank. His name, I said Frank. His name is John Clark. You know what I mean? John Clark. He's recently released from prison. He's a former drug lord. He just got hired by John Fury to help out John Fury. It came out that he's a longtime friend of John Fury. You know what I mean? They met in jail. They met in jail, right? Doing the bid. Not sure what exactly bid they was doing, but they met in jail and they continued their relationship. You know what I mean? Once they got out of prison. I think y'all should check out the Southern Tea. It's a highly interesting information on there. You know what I mean? I think that's something that may pique y'all interest. Like for real. Like it's that may, y'all might want to look into that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link in there. For y'all to check. It was good, Jay, man. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. TWT in the building. So, yeah, Brian Unboxing. I'm finna drop the link for y'all if y'all want to click that thing. Y'all want to click that thing, y'all can check it out, y'all. So I'm telling y'all gonna find out some information that's gonna blow y'all mind on there. Shout out my guy Jason. Y'all gonna find out some information that's gonna blow y'all mind in there. Just to give y'all the quick clip of it, right? This guy is just getting out of jail. He's freshly out of jail, right? Peter Clark. And my question that I had to ask was, why is Peter Fury even hiring this guy at all? Right? And then it comes to find out that he already knew this guy previously for about 20, 25 years. They didn't state exactly how they knew each other. They did state that they met in prison. And they did state that they've known each other for years, because they met through the family. The families were close, so they met. You know what I mean? I just think y'all really should check it out. Peter Fury basically is a guy, he went to jail for drugs, guns, and money laundering. Kind of sound like that Daniel Killingham and his family, and the Daniel Killingham families, don't it? I just think y'all should check that joint out. I just think y'all should check that joint out. I think y'all should check that joint out because it's gonna be some information in there that y'all probably gonna want to see though. But there's the link down there. Y'all click that joint. Don't take my word for it. Look at the information and do your due diligence yourself. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. I just want to come in and let y'all know that I'm gonna do another minute and a half. That Adrien Broner has decided to not fight this Saturday. I encourage you guys to click that link, down there that I'm dropping in the chat. That's my story about the newest member of Savannah Marshall's team, Savannah and John Fury's team, John Clark. Highly interesting piece, you know what I mean? Very graphic and visual breakdown inside of that video. I did that one last night. I'm a little disappointed this morning because I was about to wake up, right? And I was about to do my Adrien Broner and Omar Figuroa fight breakdown and prediction. And then I wake up this morning. And see that Adrien Broner, has decided to, pull out of his fight. But I'm not mad at AB. He pulled out due to mental health. What's good, quick. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, quick. Glad you can make it. Adrien Broner pulled out of his fight due to mental health. And I think it's a serious issue. Where the hell G5 at, Quick? He pulled out due to mental health, and I think it's a serious issue, and we all should, pray for AB, right? At least wait to find out a little more information before, we hop on, AB and kill him at least, because mental health is a serious thing. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everybody that came through this joint. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. What's good, Ghost? Y'all smash that like button for your boy. What's good, Charles? Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that subscription button if you ain't subscribed yet. But before we get up out of here, Skin the heart away. I haven't talked to him yet. Oh, damn. Y'all haven't. He said, AB really needs to see a therapist for his issues. It's been too long now. Yeah, it really has, man. It really has. This wasn't the first time that, AB spoke on, the mental issue. I don't think it'll be the last time. My guy Tim just sent me that thing in my inbox. So I don't think Tim Skywalker. I don't think Tim Skywalker woke up and seen that I'm already on live talking about this thing. Y'all, I got 16 people in the building. Can I get all y'all to smash that like button for your boy? I got 16 people in the building and 6 likes. And a lot more than 16 of y'all done been through here already. So that means some of y'all ain't smashed my like button for your boy. If y'all could do your boy a favor, smash that like button for your boy. It's free work. Let YouTube know that we over here doing that thing. Let YouTube know that we over here getting it in. You know what I mean? Somebody said something that I wanted to read. Somebody said something that I want to read. Somebody is where was it? Boy, the AB really needs to see a therapist for the issue. It's been too long now. Yep, this is a reoccurring thing with AB. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I'm finna get the fuck up out here. Skin hard away, certain teeth. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking.